What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Aaron here. It is your daily dose of DeFi, and it is Wednesday, the 26th of March, guys. And once again, we're talking all things DeFi and AI agents on this channel, guys. And yes, I'm still happy today because the charts are still green, guys, and that is fantastic to see.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Let's dive into the AI agents coins, guys, and see what has been going on over the last 24 hours. As you can see, we have a complete sea of green, which is exactly what we want to see here, guys. Take your pick. It is very, very, very nice to see, guys. Like, so we can see Fraser AI here is up 10% here on a daily, 40% up this week. Very, very good to see there for the Fraser team. As you can see, also Anon here, another favorite of the channel, and to be honest, another favorite of the whole industry, DeFi industry, that is up 9%, guys. Do not forget, you can catch Daniele Sesta, founder of Hey Anon, at DeFiCon in Dubai on the 29th of April, guys. That's something that I'm hosting, and I'm bringing to you guys the top guys in DeFi and AI agents, guys. So do sign up for that event. Look, scrolling further down, that we see here Cookie as well, up 4% today, and we have many others gainers here. Look, 24.4% rise on Based AI, absolute god candle there. Definitely one to check out. Bankers had a slight reversal today at 6.6% decrease. There is actually some news coming out of Banker that we'll talk about later in the show, but still up 47% up this week. Really good to see, guys. And of course, Yes No Error as well that I mentioned last week is, I believe they told a little birdie told me, let's say, that there's some major news coming out of Yes No Error coming soon. So that's good to see a rise there, 43% this week, 10% up on the daily. Going further down here, we are starting to get into the weeds a little bit. Let's head over to the DeFi category, shall we? Okay, so in DeFi as well, look, great to see AIXPT continuing to hold the $100 million level, which I think is a pivotal level in people's minds. They always are, these big round numbers, guys, so that's good to see. Going further down here, Swarm Node up 19% today, another favorite of crypto Twitter, for sure, has a massive community on X, and I'm sure they'll be delighted to see such a big rise happening today, guys, from Swarm Node. Moving further down, we have Imperial also up 18.3%. A rather random reversal we've seen on Hive here, 17% down today, is very much defying the rest of the kind of bullish market that we're in. Quite a major dump here. I'm not sure if that's just maybe a private investor or a whale just emptying their bags, but that does significantly look different to the rest of the market, guys. I wouldn't worry too much though, to be honest with you, because it is still relatively small cap coin, and obviously these small cap coins can move with just major buys and sells in the market, so do be careful there, guys. Moving further down, Layer AI here is up 28% today, which is good to see, but still down 22% this week. But I think they had such a ginormous rise, guys, last week, so it's not really a surprise to see them showing some price consolidation and touching support there. And again, we're going further and further into the weeds here, guys, so we won't go too far down, but great to see this price action, guys. Really positive. Let's hope this continues. Obviously, actually, if you actually see for the last week, DeFi has actually been leading the market, and I'd like to say is leading the bull run and comeback. Okay, so definitely lots and lots happening in this space, guys, and if you've been watching this channel, you'll know exactly all of the great innovation that's happening in both DeFi and AI agents
that will make you rich.
Okay, guys, first up, we're talking about Bankerbot, okay? Your new AI-assisted crypto wallet on X. This has been getting a lot of mind share over the last 3 or 4 weeks. We've covered it plenty of times on the channel. You guys should know about what Banker already is. Basically, one of its core features and functions is that it can deploy tokens immediately just on X with a simple mention, okay? And we've seen a lot of attention because we saw Grok, the AI LLM for X, which has actually deployed a debt relief bot and has been generating fees and holding them in its wallet for a long time. We also saw Grokster as well, which was a meme coin that actually was human deployed in the end, but also got a lot of attention and did like a 20x during the terrible peaks of the price action for DeFi and AI agents. But they have now announced an update, and let's not forget, we also saw Waka Flocka Flame, Caitlyn Jenner, people with millions of audiences using Bankerbot, so it has been getting a lot of attention. I am surprised the price action hasn't been better than what it has. It's always been like hovering around 25-28 million. I was expecting to see a bigger run considering the amount of mindshare it still has now, but don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of Banker, I'm a fan of Deployer, and I love what they're building on Base, don't get me wrong, guys, okay? But anyway, here is the update. So token deployments on X are getting an update. So any token deployed through a reply will now share fees 50-50 with the author of the original post, which kind of makes sense, right? If you're the original poster and you've come up with a funny meme or something really interesting that somebody then actually wants to deploy a token for, you are the creator of that work, so why shouldn't you earn fees from it, right?
Absolutely you should.
So the update applies only to direct replies to the original post. So that would mean that obviously if you did like a quote retweet or something like that, it wouldn't work. So yeah, so they've given an example here. So person A drops a banger meme, person B replies, hey Bankerbot, deploy a token called meme with symbol.meme. Person A and person B will split all fees earned 50-50. So it's a nice touch. Obviously it's not major news, but it's still a nice tweak to a very popular DeFi project, guys. So I wanted to get this on your radar. If you want to claim your fees, as it says here, you just have to head over to the private terminal at Bankerbot. You'll see a clankers section, and tokens with splits will have a link to the OX splits contract interface, guys. So there you have it. And you know what? I can see this as a positive thing, even if you're one of those selfish people that's just using other people's work to launch your own tokens and then get all the fees. By splitting the fees, you know, you are then obviously both motivated yourself and you're the reply guy and the original poster to make that token a success and gain more fees. So quick update for you on the Banker ecosystem. All right, guys, you'll remember yesterday we spoke about the Ultimate Fighting Bot Championship. $5, you can get in the ring and remotely control robotics in a boxing match and knock the out of each other. And now we're continuing to talk about robotics. We're talking about VentureMind AI, okay? Now I think this has slipped under a lot of people's radars because I haven't seen that many people talking about it, but on this show, I'm giving you the alpha, okay? So the first Solana-based federal contractor bringing AI and robotics to the US government. Yes, you read that right. The first Solana-based federal contractor. And actually, as you can see here, guys, there's actually an image from Uncle Sam's website. And as you can see, it actually has the name of the contractor, VentureMind Artificial Intelligence Inc. There is the proof of the contractor entity information. So what is this all about? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, no, we did not.
So VentureMind has officially become a US federal contractor positioning itself to deliver a cutting-edge AI and robotic solution to top government agencies, including the Department of Defense, the Department of Justice, the Department of Homeland Security, the Transportation Security Administration, the US Coast Guard, and many more. It's very, very impressive, guys. So they are claiming to be a critical partner in the modernization of US government infrastructure and security. And yeah, interesting because apparently they're offering AI agent solutions and scalable robotics as a service platform. Guys, we're going to be hearing this a lot more. Robotics as a service. Robotics is coming, guys. I should probably do another show just on robotics because it's definitely coming. It's building. We spoke about this yesterday. Trust me, the VCs are investing hard in this. Those lucky enough to have access to those big players in Silicon Valley that are, you know, basically coming out with lots of amazing robotic projects are going to be filling their wallets very, very soon by the looks of it, guys. So a long-term vision in a short-term industry. Okay, so here's the CEO, right? Jermaine Anogwam. Probably said that wrong.
Well, you are self-aware.
He's obviously saying that they're building for long term, yada yada, not so interesting. So here's an example of their platform. Now, as far as I know, this is a public platform. So you can see here VentureMind AI, and there's various different tools that you can, you know, basically choose to use AI to help you with. But of course, what they're saying is that the government has its own security and operational requirements. So they'll be building custom AI agents specifically for the government, not tied to our existing platform, guys. So you heard it here first. The government of the USA is using AI agents. Mic drop. Okay, guys, so these government-focused solutions will include cybersecurity agents, operational agents, custom RAG AI agents with multi-channel processing capabilities. Guys, we spoke about MCP on this channel before. They're claiming to have some of the best developers in this industry, but some of the things they'll be doing is automating real-time threat detection by identifying malicious activity through network traffic, endpoints, encrypted communications. They'll be automating complex government workflows, including data processing, cross-agency communication, and compliance reporting. And for the custom RAG AI agents, they're designed to handle secure real-time data retrieval and generation across text, audio, video, and structured data sets. Okay, guys? And now we get into even cooler part, guys. I hope you've got your imaginations going. So this is what they call a quadruped. Quadruped. Yes.
Sounds pretty confident.
Now, as you can see, that little guy looks pretty scary. As far as I know, if you've got any experts in here, that looks like a gun on top of him, or it, let's say. And what VentureMind AI is building here, what they're calling the Unit Tree Go-To Edu Quadruped Robot, oof, that was a tough one, is going to enable remote teleoperations, similar to how the US military currently use drones. Okay, so as you know, drones right now, people are just using their, their remote controls from miles and miles and miles away, and then they're watching it sometimes with a headset, with the VR headset, and then they're using it to do military exercises. Well, here, they're actually building the same thing, but for quadrupeds, okay? So this development combines several key technologies: AWS cloud services, we all know what that is, 4G connectivity, so the quadruped can obviously rely on data transmission for seamless remote control, on-site mobile stations, okay, connecting the robots and relaying data to AWS. They've also got here something called ROS2 framework and Theta Network collaboration. Awesome stuff, guys. Theta Network is actually collaborating with these guys. So it's working with Theta to integrate their edge node cloud technology for scalable GPU processing to enhance AI and video performance. And I know that Theta Network have over 30,000 of those nodes, so it's pretty decentralized, guys, okay? And obviously saying once fully developed here, the setup will allow operators to control these robots from anywhere, opening new opportunities for remote work, including for retired military personnel, and position VentureMind to scale its robot as a service model across industry, guys. So, guys, if you're looking for a remote job, well, why don't you become a quadruped operator?
You're not serious, right?
I'm only joking, guys. Of course, that is probably not a job that you'd really want to do, especially in the military.
Exactly.
But you never know. If you've got any retired military personnel watching this channel, then it could be a good job for you. Now, what they go on to say here is that, of course, government agencies are going to want their own operators. They don't want to obviously mix their platform with the public that use VentureMind AI, of course. So they've basically got two business models, right? The government agencies will likely want to basically deploy their own operators. They'll provide the training and deployment to the government operator, and the government operator will do its thing, obviously. But then they have a second arm here, which is the commercial operators. So that's for companies that want to use this, not military. So VentureMind AI actually have a ready-to-go team of certified operators who can deploy quickly and and efficiently. And then finally, direct sales. So a lot of interest from entrepreneurs that want to buy robots and set up their own security companies and things like that. So pretty interesting 3 business models there. I can see, obviously I can see a lot of path to revenue in all 3 of those guys. And so basically for the operator marketplace, it's going to be built on Solana, okay? And operators can be paid in the native token, which is VNTR. It can be paid in Solana or USDC. And as you can see, guys, look at that on the news today. It's actually up 97%. So if you're wondering what caused the pump, this caused the pump. Actually becoming the first government federal worker, guys, is pretty incredible. So yeah, government contracts obviously USD based. The operator marketplace is a Web3 play where payments are tracked and verified on Solana. Okay, guys, and then they talk about this actually going to be rolling out in Q4 2025. So towards the end of this year, the teleoperation platform is going to be launched. And yeah, the first Solana-based company to secure federal contract status. And so that's it, guys. I wanted to put that on your radar because I haven't seen any other channels talking about this just yet, and I think this deserves attention. This is obviously a breakthrough for AI, to be working directly with the US government as a federal contractor, and then obviously integrating the robotics side of things, which is clearly coming up now. Robots as a service, and having all of those like 3 different commercial arms, but 1 for government, 2 for business, and 3 for for commercial use and for individuals, means that it looks like it's going to have some legs. And obviously they're powered by Solana, but they're also building on Theta network. Don't forget as well, using their decentralized cloud services. So let's keep an eye on VentureMind AI. I think this is really interesting to see the legs that this has, and obviously the integration of robotics and AI. I think it's very, very much something that we're going to keep an eye on this channel. Okay, guys, next up we're talking about BNB Chain. Why are we talking about BNB Chain? Because BNB Chain seem to have found their lane. They seem to be really focused on AI agents and DeFi, guys. Okay, Yeezy Labs, formerly Binance Labs, are investing left and right, throwing checks around, and CZ also is consistently tweeting about AI agents as well. Clearly, this is a trend for them, and clearly they want to be a leader in AI agents and DeFi, guys. And so, because of that reason, and as you guys know, everybody wants to list on Binance. Okay, it actually costs an absolute fortune. If you want to pay to go on Binance, good luck. Okay, good luck. It's a lot. But if you can get listed on Binance, then, obviously it gives you an insane amount of traction. Okay, insane amount of traction, insane amount of eyeballs. Everyone wants to get listed on Binance. And so we were talking about yesterday or the day before, I think it was talking about the creator bid, weren't we? We were talking about creator bid, the BNB Chain AI agent project, guys. They're basically building an AI agent marketplace alongside some partners and various other things. And we're speculating that they might be on Binance. And we've seen a lot of projects price pump because they might be listed on Binance. Well, this article here on Blockbeat, which is a Chinese publication, has been diving into the recent AI agent narratives on BNB Chain and has kindly categorized it for us as to which Binance AI related projects are already listed, which ones are under Binance Alpha, which ones are available on contracts, etc., etc. So let's dive into this. So at the start, it says ChainGPT is already listed on Binance. So's MyShell, which is Shell, though they had some controversy with the market maker, but we won't get into that. There's also Test Token, okay? That's already on Binance. That's in this category. But now, the ones that are not actually listed on Binance Spot yet, but are on Binance Alpha here, are Creator Bid that we spoke about the other day, and that's seen significant price action because of this. We've also got Siren here, okay? So Siren is the first AI agent token on the BNB Chain, focusing on cryptocurrency market insights and signal sharing. Siren is currently listed in the first phase of the Binance listing vote event and has gained significant popularity online, making it highly likely to be listed on Binance Spot. And that obviously sat around 50 million market cap, so it's probably already priced in here, as it's quite high relatively compared to CreatorBid, for example. Now going further down, we've also saw insane gains, guys, from TUT, Tutorial Token. It was up around 3,000% about a week ago. Why? Well, again, it's currently listed in the first phase of the Binance coin vote, which is ranking relatively high at the moment. According to the official roadmap, it will complete the integration of an AI agent, participate in the BNB AI hackathon, and launch an educational program within the year, guys. Okay, and that's set at 21 million market cap. And finally, we've got Banana as well, guys, which is also in this Binance coin vote, and it's an AI and a meme project on the BNB chain based on the Banana protocol framework. Okay, it supports deploying self-owned AI agents that can learn, evolve, and collaborate to complete complex tasks. So current AI agents include Banana Analyst's Office and Mastercoin's Banana Garden. There you go, supporting cryptocurrency-related chat functionality. Now, going further down over the risk curve, of course, of where we're less likely to get listed, but at the same time is part of AI, is part of the BNB chain ecosystem, and therefore should be considered when you're considering what to invest in, is Solidus AI Tech. Okay, that's AI Tech with the ticker, and it's only a $44 million market cap. It is decentralized computing power project. Okay, it provides GPU computing power to users through an eco-friendly data center and a global partner network. AI computing power infrastructure project. Okay, guys, and that is here on the Binance Alpha projects. And then going further down, so this is projects that are not on Binance Alpha, are not on Binance Spot, are not on Binance contracts, but are in the BNB chain ecosystem and therefore may have a good chance to get listed on Binance, especially considering that it is in the AI agent and DeFi realm. Okay, so the first one is Ice Cream AI. It's sitting at a $29.6 million market cap, guys. Bacon Protocol, a cross-chain platform AI KOL framework focusing on content creation and social distribution. It allows users to customize AI agents to become KOLs on social media, generate video, music, image content, and connect to mainstream social platforms via APIs. Okay, guys, sounds very interesting. Moving on further forward, we've got AI Cell, 3.8 million market cap. One to look at, guys. AI Cell. Tagger TAG? TAG is a decentralized AI data platform that addresses efficiency and security issues in data collection, annotation, and transactions. Okay, it's 3.6 million. And finally, a very low cap here, Loom is the first intent-driven DeFi agent generated through MyShell's Shell agent platform. Okay, so Shell obviously is already listed on Binance, guys. So this looks like it's an AI agent specifically on Shell. So going further down, we've now got the pre-launch projects. Okay, guys. So the reason I'm talking about this is because this is giving us a lot of information, a lot of background. It's doing a lot of research for us in terms of like, okay, we know what the strongest projects in BNB Chain are. What are the ones that are up and coming, and what are the ones that we can do our research on and try to front run the rest of the market? Okay, guys. So we've got World 3 here. So it's received $5.5 million in funding, and it's an innovative platform that enables users to build their AI agent in a no-code manner. So it's expected to conduct its TG in Q1 2025, which is coming to an end right now, where users can participate in campaigns, staking activities that earn lumens, and qualify for PSP drops. Not PlayStation PSP. That's what comes to my mind when you say PSP.
We are so similar.
But yes, they've got some good investors here. I know Test from Test Ventures and a few others. But basically what they're saying is, well, World 3 has built a unified virtual world, including the Matrix world, a 3D metaverse world that will support VR, AR, Crystal Caves, which is a game, and Quest. So these guys sound serious to me. Sounds like they have actually built something before they go to market, which makes a nice change. And then moving further down, what other projects we have? There's actually a lot of content here, guys. It just goes on and on. We have Apro, $3 million funding, and now these are really serious investors. Okay, Polychain, Tier 1 VC in crypto, OG VC, can't go wrong. ABCDE Capital also is a very high profile VC in crypto, okay? And they've built an Oracle, a decentralized Oracle network that provides secure, reliable, and fast data service for Web3 AI agents and DeFi, especially Bitcoin 5. It's currently focused on AI data transmission and interference and introducing the world's first blockchain AI data protocol, ATTPS, etc., etc. You get it, guys. It's not the most sexy project in the world, but look, oracles are obviously extremely important in what they deliver by basically, obviously, getting information from off-chain data and bringing it on-chain. Without that, it would be very, very difficult, especially for DeFi agents to actually, transact and actually make transactions based on any form of analytics and intelligence. So I can see what they're trying to go for here, and obviously we know the size of the likes of Chainlink, the likes of Supra, the likes of various other Oracle protocols, have reached massive highs. So $3 million looks actually like a low amount to be actually funded, but amazing VCs in there, and they know obviously the potential of oracles. Moving further on, guys, we've got OpenPad AI, $2 million funding, including Say Network and Basics Capital. So apparently OpenPad AI offers AI data-driven analytics, and its OPAD protocol serves as an AI modular data access layer for Web3 dApps, prioritizing privacy and data ownership to enable users to securely participate. OpenPad AI has not yet issued a coin, but users can participate in the official Quest event for a chance to receive airdrop rewards, and you can see that here. Okay, guys, just a few more to go. You have Unibase, which has no funding information, but is very deeply ingrained in the BNB Chain ecosystem, which is sponsoring teams for the BNB AI hackathon itself. So it's a decentralized AI storage and computing network that aims to establish a high-performance AI native data availability and memory layer. Okay, guys? Again, not much information right now. This project is currently in its testnet phase, can be continuously monitored, and that's what this is for, guys. I'm just putting this on your radar. None of this is financial advice, just letting you know what projects are coming in the BNB Chain ecosystem. So we've also got here Alaya AI, an open and composable Web3 AI data layer that has built a distributed data ecosystem and an open data platform. Again, this token has not gone live. It hasn't done its TG yet. One to watch, Alaya as well, okay? Let's move on. Termix. Termix is the last one, guys, I promise. It's a no-code AI agent launchpad where users can generate AI applications that integrate multiple modalities and facilitate multi-agent collaboration through workflow creation. Okay, it believes that AI applications generated through flow engineering on Termix, as opposed to simple prompt engineering, can leverage human judgment and wisdom to help AI agents process information more accurately and perform tasks. Okay, so they basically have a new model, flow engineering, well, a new approach, not model, a different way of creating an AI agent compared to the prompt engineering method. Legion projects in the BNB ecosystem, such as Shell and Cozy, launched by Byte, have adopted this approach. Okay, again, token not launched yet. As you can see, they do have a Zelia and Taskon campaign. But in summary, guys, what are we saying? Well, we're saying that BNB Chain is clearly making a big push for AI agents and DeFi. So this is an opportunity for you guys to dig in and to see what you're most bullish on for the next Binance spot listing for DeFi and AI agents. All right, guys, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much for joining me once again for your daily dose of DeFi and AI agents. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And I'll see you back here again tomorrow.